The question is, do you think with Gavin Newsom remaining in office that there will be a second wave of the California exodus, or maybe more people again, it being on the radar again?
Especially with the way the governor handled COVID and the shutdowns and the mandates. So a lot of people who were not, liking the way that he was doing things, a lot of them came. A lot
Yeah.
of them probably may have still been on the fence. So we probably will get a little, I feel like we will get like a little bit more,
Yeah.
but there is this group of people in California who can't see past California. Like they like the way things are going, or they're comfortable, or
Yeah.
they're in agreement with the way he does things. Like I have a friend that works in for a union, so she calls people, and it's actually her job to convince them to not recall Gavin Newsom.
Uh huh.
They have like these big pushes, and you would think that they wouldn't like the mandates, and they would like to have their own choice, and they would like to see some change, but there's the reality of it is a lot of people.
Well, it's shown with the votes that they do agree with him.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
exactly. So a lot of people just, that's they can't see outside of that. So
uh huh. I
I
do
think
think,
we'll get a couple more. It pushed a couple more people, but I feel like most of the people who felt like they wanted something different.
yeah, I think that's why such a big boom in 2020 for California people moving to Texas. I think that was part of it. Was the COVID restrictions and things like that. I did have one customer call and say if they wanted to wait. I guess that's why that question is, because I did have one person talk with me that said, I want to see if, you know, if he's going to stay in office or not.
Yeah.
So, and it looks like he'll be reelected in June 2022 as well. So, okay, those were just some thoughts.
Yeah, I think even some of like so I don't know. So some people are in their California bubble and in their they like all of these type of regulations, and they like the way things are going. But I have a lot of friends that are like that too, and family, and then they'll see me like having my better quality of life here in Texas, and and then they're like, maybe I should rethink. Maybe Texas is not so bad, or maybe California isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Mm-hmm.
And like even my friend that was like, pushing people to not do the recall. I mean, it's her job, whether however she felt,
Yeah.
it's her job. But she's just like, I'm so sick of this. Like, so she is having like a change in heart because she's like, I don't really agree with how immigration. I don't think that's really working for us, and I don't like that Gavin Newsom is making all these laws where it's taking away parental controls. I mean, parental. He has like all these laws where it strips parents of their parental rights. He has like, he's what else is he doing? Like, so my friend is like kind of questioning this stuff that she's pushing, and she's like, I don't agree. So she's like, now I'm on the call. It's like, well, why do you, well, why do you agree? And she just is really starting to question and say, well, this is not working. Why are, the taxes are high.
Mm-hmm.
The homelessness is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, really sad. And it's really, hard to be around. So she's just starting to kind of revisit her thoughts. So yeah, there are going to be a couple of people who are like, I'm not really liking the way things are going. So I think she's always told me like you're crazy for leaving, but I think so, more people like her are gonna start to see and maybe transition. I don't know.
Yeah, well, in seeing someone that they personally know make
Hmm.
that move probably opens her eye more than what it normally would have, right? To see how you're living versus how they're living. Um, so, yeah. Well, tell me one final question. If someone is considering moving from California to Texas or maybe Seattle or you specifically California, what would you say to them?
I think that they need to do it. They're going to improve their quality of life. I feel like you have more choices here, especially like Washington, California. If you choose not to get your child vaccinated, like if you don't want to do like the school, you can. you have the option here. I think in a lot of a lot of states, but you have the option to get exemptions, just more
Mhm.
options to do things that you believe in or
Yeah.
that, that you want to do. You get more house for your money.
Mhm.
Um, and even with the prices of the homes increasing in Texas, it's still more house for your money. It's still a
Mhm.
good investment choice and still a good investment in your family choice because it's like lots to do. It's so big. I'm still exploring different parts of Texas, so you'll
Yes,
really,
yes.
really enjoy it.